Thank you for joining us, America. We are glad you are here in the lobby of Financial Peace Plaza. Chris and Kristin are here. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good to have you guys. Where are you from?
San Antonio, Texas.
Fun. Well, good to have you in Nashville on Valentine's weekend. So you're here to do a debt-free scream, I'm guessing?
Yes, sir.
Good for you. How fun. And you get to celebrate here in our great town. So how much you paid off?
Just over $100,000.
Wow. Very good. How long did this take?
About 2 years.
Good for you. Making what kind of money?
Combined salaries of about 110.
Well, way to go. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
And I'm an engineer.
Good for you guys. Well done. Well done. How old are you?
25 years old.
Wow. Look at this. Making 110 and got your debts all paid off.
Yes,
Ding,
sir.
ding. So what kind of debt was the 100,000?
Well, all mine was student loans.
Yeah, she had about 50 in student loans. I had 25 in student loans and 25 in that new car that you deserve when you graduate college.
Yeah. Yeah, you deserve to kick yourself in the butt. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I understand. That's hilarious. Way to go, man. So 2 years ago, you're 23 years old. I'm guessing you just got married at that point.
Actually, we just got married about 4 months ago.
Oh, wow.
So we were, I guess, girlfriend, boyfriend for a year and engaged for another year of that. So.
Okay, so you were working this on two separate tracks then?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Each of you with your own income and each of you with about $50,000 to pay off.
Yes, sir.
Wow, okay. And so you got married 4 months ago and then you finish up the debt or how?
Yes.
I was actually debt-free a couple of months before our wedding, but not married yet. So she was still working on it, and after we got back from the honeymoon, we paid off.
The day we got back from the honeymoon, we paid it off.
I love it. So what put you on this parallel track 2 years ago?
Actually.
About 2 years ago, my dad always listens to the show. My mom told us we should listen to the show and we should try buying the books or go to FPU. And so I bought the book and I read it and I thought, I'm an engineer. I like math and all that stuff. And I thought, this makes a lot of sense. I don't know why I wasn't following it all to begin with. And I told Kristin that she needs to read the book and she loves to read. It'd be an easy read for her, but
I fought every step of the way. I wanted to go buy new shoes and clothes because I had just gotten out of college, but I read it and it all made a whole bunch of sense. So I said, okay, what do we need to do to get started? And
wow. You just flip the switch that fast.
Yes,
because you know you're not going to not buy clothes and shoes for the rest of your life. It's just for a little time to get the mess cleaned up, right?
Exactly.
You live like no one else later. You buy shoes like no one else.
Yes.
So that's how that works. Okay. At least that's the rumor my wife has told me about. So what do I know? But yeah. All right. Well, very cool. So what do you guys tell people that are dating, engaged, that you run into? Like you got to have friends in the same situation, and you work this together but separate. So what do you tell them the key to getting out of debt is?
Well, I think it's definitely the budget. You've got to know what's coming in and what's going out, and if you take a look at that, you can almost always find some room in there to pay down your debts. Doesn't mean you can't still have fun, but you got to, be wise about what you're doing.
Kristin, what was it when you were reading the book that flipped the switch for you, that made you say, hey, I think I can delay the shoes a while?
I just think everything I had been against, you had mentioned in the book and said how dumb it was to be thinking along those lines. And I had said every single thing you said in the book. So
I read your mail.
Yes.
Okay. But it was convincing instead of condemning. That's what's interesting.
Right.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know.
Maybe had to do with the fact that Chris was fired up about it?
I think that had a lot to do with it. He was ready to go.
Well, I would have to try to explain, nobody's saying that you can't do what you want to do. It's just there's a couple of things we got to do before that. And I think that was the key to getting her on board, was letting her know that, we're still going to get to go do everything we wanted to do. Maybe it takes a couple of years to clean up our debts first, but it wasn't going to limit us. Certainly, it was going to help us in the future.
Yeah, Chris, I think you married well.
I would agree.
I think you married a lady who understands that there's nothing wrong with nice things, but delaying pleasure is one sign of maturity to win.
Right.
And so delaying pleasure in order to win, and she did that, and that's pretty cool, Kristin. That speaks very highly of you.
Thank you.
It's very, very neat. I love it. You guys are incredible. What a sharp young couple. You got no debt, nothing but just fun times in front of you.
Yes.
Things are good. All right, Chris and Kristin, San Antonio, Texas, $100,000 paid off in 2 years, making 110 as an engineer and a teacher. 25 years old. Count it down. Let's hear a great debt-free scream.
Ready?
3,
2, 1.
1.
We're debt free!
Love it, love it, love it, love it.